Okay, the next one. My sex life has disappeared. My husband and I have no intimacy at all, none emotionally or physically, and I'm so lonely. Oh, look, I'm really sorry to hear that you're going through such a tough time. I think the loss of both emotional and physical intimacy in a marriage can be really isolating and really distressing. And I think the first thing to do is openly communicate with your partner and share your feelings and concerns in a non-confrontational manner. At a neutral time and place as well. I think my preference for these kind of concerns is to write a very compassionate letter, especially if this conversation tends to get heightened and you argue or you bicker with each other. Talk about how you feel. I feel sad, but also talk about how much you want to be together and how beautiful you think the relationship is as well. And then I think to dive deeper into the issues, I would definitely recommend seeking professional help, because this sounds like a bit of a sticky one. So seeing a sex therapist or a relationship therapist in a safe and structured environment is great for you to explore underlying relational issues. If it is about sex, I would definitely recommend a sexologist. In parallel, I would try re-establishing some smaller connections that don't necessarily involve sex. So that might be cuddling while watching TV, or holding hands, or sharing a hobby. These kind of small gestures can sometimes serve as really good building blocks for intimacy as well, because you are connected on more of an emotional way. I think also introducing routines that force you to spend good quality time together, so having dinner without distractions, or planning regular date nights, or just being playful and fun, be silly billies together, have meaningful connection. That will reignite that spark in you. And also, why did you get together? Remember that in the first place. It's going to require patience, and it's going to require a proactive approach from both sides. I would recommend just trying to be as kind as possible for this period, and to just be nice to each other, and rely on your friends and your family, your community, to navigate those feelings of loneliness as well. Feeling lonely in any relationship is incredibly difficult, but there are definitely steps that you can take to try and mend the emotional and physical gaps there. And whilst it takes two people to make a relationship work, taking the first step to address the issues as an individual shows a sign of strength. And I really do believe that we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. So you can lead by example. See an individual therapist as well as a couples therapist too. That's definitely a very big tip from me. I think it's super, super important, and will definitely help you take leaps and bounds in the right direction.